never leave your flies undone. Look at him, a proper jackalope. Too much fuss, you mean all the world to us. We're sending you away because we can. Try to keep your noses clean, wash your hands when you have been. Always try to sit beside a jar. Keep your pecker up, old man, don't forget to write to Gran. Have you got a kiss for your old man? on your son. Never leave your flies undone. Look at him, a proper jackal. Too much fuss, you mean all the world to us. We're sending you away because we can. Try to keep your noses clean, wash your hands when you have been. Always try to sit beside a jar. Keep your pecker up, old man, don't forget to write to Gran. Have you got a kiss for your old man?
Keep your noses clean, wash your hands when you have been. Always try to sit beside a jar.
Keep your pecker up, old man. Don't forget to write to Gran. Have you got another kiss? Sorry. Carry away, sorry.
Have you got your handkerchief? Don't forget to clean your teeth. Why is the poor soldier looking sad?
Keep your label on your son.
Never leave your flies undone. Look at him, a proper jackal. Kids, okay, then they do that 16-bar phrase. We go back to the beginning again. 1, 2.
When you go to bed tonight, no one needs to hold you tight. Close your eyes and make believe we're there.
You think we make too much fuss. You mean all the world to us.
We're sending you away because we care.
Off. Go.
Don't play up, do as you're told.
She sold an half a crown inside your man. Okay, that's alright. And then we go through the first 8 bars, 16 bars, whatever it is, with the kids' holiday. Would you do the repeat of holiday, please? 83, David. 1 and.
Holiday, castles in the sand, Julian punch, wings for lunch, all in the sky, blue summer land.
1, 2, go. That's alright. Yes, please, David. All sing. You know about the sunrise, brought outside the corseties. Boiler suits are going quickly. Youngsters now, well, my ears.
Have you heard about these flunkies? What diseases fell into? Salt and lice and impet, I know, Lord knows what we're supposed to do.
What kind of job will we get next? Where's a bleeding pup?
I can't repeat what my one said.
They've never had a pup before or be allowed to ask for more.
What's on the table for the tea?
The way they ask, not right to me.
that's the one. He avoided ever since. Well, are you sure that's what he's done?
I am speaking to you.
This country is at war with Germany. Turn and face me, and 1.
What do you think will happen next?
Will there be Russian brooks to wait and see? If Jerry bombs are breathing, do you think the Russian team?
Our lads are volunteers to a man. They ain't the type to be afraid of uniforms or give 'em praise.
What's the Russia only boys?
You were right. Oh, it's just intonation. Was the rush their only boys? Yeah, just a bit sharp, something down here, so something like that. Very good. Good. Let it out, okay? Yes, please.
The West End is the place where I feel at home, where I can be free.
This is love. Oh, London, take me from the palace up to the windmill, deep from Water Street. I'm taking my chance, sing dance.
Yes, I want to go.
Yes, I'll tell you, 'cause I'll tell you that's my beat.
That's my beat.
Yeah.
Okay, good. There's only one thing. Yes.
So similar.
Here we go.
Dee-dog, might have guessed, Goring, he won't let us rest. Gonna be a bumpy ride.
Big O.
Here's the first one.
Whoa!
Hang on tight.
1, 2.
Be prepared for sudden jerks. Oh, what's been it?
The waterworks.
Waterworks, don't mention them. I gotta cross me legs again. Round and forward, then retreat. Gas main burst train, what's this street? Border station has been hit.
Rest.
London's burning. Detour, here they go. Back to so quick. No slow. New direction, new alert. All together now, divert.
It's okay. Good, isn't it?
When she gets the
my place, and you can watch your mouse, you common bitch.
Oh, Terry, I am my ear, nose up in the air. She boasts of foreign tongues, modern talks, and one French Norwegian. Move on, William, 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 move on, William, move.
My God, it's my king.
I've got a lot of love between, not a find them missing kisses on an observation.
There ain't no boxes like before, so what do you think we're shouting for? You need us stuck inside a group, so shut your mouth and move, move, move.
Long tenors. Are you getting a visit there? Yeah? Long, long. That's the lower note. It's not necessarily the root of the chord, but it's in the chord. Yeah? Long is the important one because that's the root of the chord. Okay?
That's really good, guys. No, seriously, I like it.
Jenny likes it and go on. Right. Happy? Yep. Any more? No? Yes, stop it. Who will do yours? Yeah, push down. Right, it's good. I'm pleased with it. It's coming on.
I'll paint the most beautiful set.
67.
Just wait.
I'm taking me chance, sing, dance.
What would you do without your camera phone?
I don't know. I'm just trying to work out what. Are they in the green room?
Some people are.
Is that what they're singing?
No, the kids are on stage.
Oh, they are on stage, are they? It sounds so lovely in the green room.
Yeah.
I think they're just having a sing through, checking their mics.
Lemonade, lots of ice cream for everyone. Holiday, paddling in the sea. Sticky red rocks, no more socks. Lovely pink candy was for tea.
When you go to bed tonight, no one
us.
We're sending you away because we care.
Don't you go and lose them shoes.
There's a bag of farming juice, sandwiches are in your haversack.
Don't play up, do as you're told.
Sniffy 'cause I got a cold.
She's sewing half a crown inside your Mac.
Don't cry, Mum, you can come another day. Don't be sad, don't feel bad, I've gone away. Hug me hard, I'll send a card, I'll tell you all. Lemonade, lots of ice cream for everyone. Holiday, paddling in the sea. Sticky red rocks, no more socks, lovely pink candy floss for tea.
When you go to bed tonight, no one there to hold you tight. Close your eyes and make believe we're there.
You think we make too much fuss? You mean all the world to us.
We're sending you away because we care.
Don't you go and lose them shoes.
There's a bag of farming juice, sandwiches are in your haversack.
Don't play up, do as you're told.
Sniffy 'cause I got a cold.
She's sewing half a crown inside your Mac.
Don't cry, Mum, you can come another day. Don't be sad, don't feel bad, I've gone away. Hug me hard, I'll send a card, I'll tell you all. Holiday, sand and sea and sun. Bugs in space, lemonade, lots of ice cream for everyone. Holiday,
No, he comes with the children.
paddling in the sea. Sticky red rocks, no more socks, lovely pink candy floss for tea. When you go to bed tonight, no one there to hold you tight. Close your eyes and make believe we're there.
You think we make too much fuss? You mean all the world to us.
We're sending you away because we care.
Can you find detour in there?
Don't you go and lose them shoes.
There's a bag of
That's
farming
banging
juice,
still.
sandwiches are in your haversack.
Don't play up, do as you're told.
Sniffy 'cause I got a cold.
She's sewing half a crown inside your Mac.
Don't cry, Mum, you can come another day. Don't be sad, don't feel bad, I've gone away. Hug me hard, I'll send a card, I'll tell you all about my
That's fine.
holiday.
We'll do
Detour.
detour.
Oh no, it's it's the air raid shutter, isn't it?
No. That was fine.
Okay, it's just
It
detour.
is detour.
Right. So, thanks kids. Keep clear, please.
I think it was detour, wasn't it?
And off.
It's on the bus, isn't it? So yeah, I think it is. Well, yeah.
One it went pear-shaped. I know it did. There was a line in there. I was like,
No, fine.
because I said there was one I said to you, the nurse is the wrong nurse or something, wasn't there?
1, 2.
Detour, detour, my
Get the right
Gonna be a bumpy night. He's the first night. Whoa, hey, on time. All the sudden jerks.
What's been it?
Walk away to mention them. I got across me legs again.
It's because, yeah.
Round and forward, then retreat. Gas main, burst train, Worcester Street. Morgan Station has been hit. London's only sins.
Is that lovely?
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Which one was it? There was one.
I think it was that, wasn't it? Because she played something else in this, didn't she?
It was a nurse bit, wasn't it? It was like. Isn't it? I think it was that one. There was a one-liner in it, I know, and I thought, and then I
You got
thought,
them the wrong way around.
and I think it's the wrong. Yeah, I think I picked the wrong.
trouble is they're both in it.
That's yeah, that needs looking at. That's banging still. 6. That is one of the nurses.
That's Francesca.
I just need your
Oh,
doofer.
that's not, have you put it
Your,
on?
yeah. I need your Video.
So I need to...
Press lager. Press lager. Go. Just so I make sure I've got all the air, so you can do what you like with it after that. That's marvellous. Yeah, thank you, Lem. Yeah, we're happy.
3,600 electric coaches for ground level and underground railways, 6,400 petrol and oil engine buses and coaches, 2,700 trams and modern trackless trolley buses. This is London's great transport fleet. It is the largest transport fleet in the world, serving the largest population in the world, the 10 million citizens of London. 10 million people live within 25 miles of the centre of London. London's transport problem is to get these people to and from their work each day. The majority work in the centre of the city, in the docks at the Port of London, down the River Thames, in the warehouses and commercial houses that have grown up around the port, in the banks and financial houses that control the city's trading, in government and colonial offices. Electric coaches for ground level and underground railways, 6,400 petrol and oil engine buses and coaches, 2,700 trams and modern trackless trolley buses. This is London's great transport fleet. It is the largest transport fleet in the world, serving the largest population in the world, the 10 million citizens of London. 10 million people live within 25 miles of the centre of London. London's transport problem is to get these people to and from their work each day. The majority work in the centre of the city, in the docks at the Port of London, down the River Thames, in the warehouses and commercial houses that have grown up around the port, in the banks and financial houses that control the city's trading, in government and colonial offices. This is where they work, in the centre of the city. Their homes are in the suburbs, the residential outer ring of the city, stretching out 10 or 20 miles towards the fresh air of the country. It is here, in this outer or greater London, that the majority of the people live and sleep. workman is leaving for work. The great influx into the city is starting. This is the greatest daily movement of people in the world, from their homes into the city. Preparing the running stock for this great tide of people, 8,000 workmen have been working in the repair and maintenance depots. Metal brake blocks must be relined. Power units electric coaches for ground level and underground railways, 6,400 petrol and oil engine buses and coaches, 2,700 trams and modern trackless trolley buses. This is London's great transport fleet. It is the largest transport fleet in the world, serving the largest population in the world, the 10 million citizens of London. 10 million people live within 25 miles of the centre of London. London's transport problem is to get these people to and from their work each day. The majority work in the centre of the city, in the docks of the Port of London, down the River Thames, in the warehouses and commercial houses that have grown up around the port, in the banks and financial houses that control the city's trade, in government and colonial offices. This is where they work, in the centre of the city. Their homes are in the suburbs, the residential outer ring of the city, stretching out 10 or 20 miles towards the fresh air of the country. It is here, in this outer or greater London, that the majority of the people live and sleep. The first workman is leaving for work. The great influx into the city is starting. This is the greatest daily movement of people in the world, from their homes into the city. Preparing the running stock for this great tide of people, 8,000 workmen have been working in the repair and maintenance depots. Metal brake blocks must be relined, power units overhauled, and coaches washed by power jets and mechanical scrubbers. In tram and bus depots, similar work is in hand. Engines have to be tuned. Punctures have to be avoided in 50,000 pneumatic tires. Finally, the refueling. When these and 1,000 other jobs are done, everything is ready to carry Londoners to their work. Number 578, line 8. Move out onto the line. The drivers are ready. Power plants are working. "246 stations throw open their gates. From north, south, east and west, the trains pull out of terminal stations to converge on the metropolis, running first through the green belt, through the green fields and pastures of outer London, and on and in to the city. Curious patterns reveal the presence of enemy bombers, trying to escape the unhealthy attentions of British fighters. People take little notice now, and at main line and other stations, the crowds transfer to the buses for the short journey straight to their office doors. While the traffic roars through the city streets, below, 50, 60, 90 feet below, trains are pulling into underground stations at the rate of one every 90 seconds. Come from their homes in outer London in 20 or 30 minutes, they pour out in their thousands and are carried up the escalators to the city above.
Spread yourself.
Through the underground ticket halls and up to the daylight. Up to the Bank of England and the Stock Exchange. Financial heart of Britain. The financial heart of Britain, the world. And on under the city, to other stations, up to their ports, up to their offices that lie in the shades and walls beneath. The busy newspaper offices and tea. Shop girls hurry to their counters to break department stores to the west. Clerks hurry to their desks, down the city street, alleys and byways. Through the maze of warehouses, dock workers get down to the docks. Straw-headed bank visitors, bank managers, stockbrokers are thronging the pavements of the city. And so, flowing on in their millions, these, the ordinary people of London, bring to life the work of the largest city in the world. Half past 5, nearly 5 million people have been carried into London. London is at work.
Letters on the side, numbers on the side.
This is a relief model of the British Life. On the west side of England are uplands and mountains, while on the east are undulating loads where the rainfall is hot. Villages are where a good supply of water is available. There are two kinds of villages. One sprawls along a road, whilst the other is compact. Now, lowland country is essentially agricultural, so in all fertile areas, there are many farms. The country is where the work is done, where the craftsmen carry on those trades upon which agriculture depends. Some of the villages were built along the road. Others have grown up around a square like this, which is typical of those and dates back before the 9th century. Every corner is a line of the architects who built it up. Their work has stood the test of time.
Whereabouts are you sitting?
Companies in Mason built these houses intellectually from nearby woods and plants are made up in the local short fair. Back in the 14th century, these houses were built by tenants who seeking refuge from
Letters on the side, numbers on the chair.
and introduced the ease. This locality is because of its good pasture and its proximity to coastal ports.
Enjoy the show.
In this pocket, Woolworth was saved money and coveted engineers. This industry, however, is also spinning of fine wood. Various others will not be further exercises, such as proofreading, manufacture of coconut nut, and forest. However, the villagers once more devoted themselves wholeheartedly, which had all the while continued to thrive alongside the life. Thus came the family of life early in the morning, the villagers go off to work on the other side. The mothers and women go to their shops. But there's always time for sex before getting done. On the farms of various parts of the the cows are in the morning milk and are on their way back. The farmer is out in the place of living, but in most of the summer, there is a house and long
thorns every in another field, the rest of the going to see the then once again, over all the arms, culminating top. This year was once again the autumn flower. That is the feel right there in making use I just not but the horse really no As the chosen knew what was to come, the handsome work as each day unseen by a certain one. Yet the village had always increased to yes, railways, modernized roads, water was piping the house, facing the old Testament well, and electricity.
And my bag closed. Don't need the iPad because I've got my iPad.
What I'll do once Lee gets here, put him on the radio, right? He knows which factory and what.
You should do. The CEDs are all labelled.
Yeah. Darren's ones have got numbers on, haven't they?
Yeah.
So,
And the cases are
getting him on, getting those apart, getting all the mics heads and the cases and things.
Yeah. Just going to strip the two that we've taped the labs to. We're going to strip the labs back off.
Yeah.
And there are frames, bin frames.
Yeah.
And just put the labs back in the lab bag, just kicking them out.
And I'll start living all this up.
Yeah. And you know what CEG is. There's two pieces of, you ain't got the band to pick this.
No.
There's two areas, two bits of BNC.
It's been gets plugged into the battery pretty much, isn't it?
Yes. There's two areas, two bits of BNC. Two bits of 16, two 13 to 16, two bits. 7 SS. I'm taking the laptop, but I will just plug it into the mains.
I'm guessing the TX will reset at some point, isn't it?
I'm using it next anyway.
Oh, yeah, so you can do that, can't you?
Yeah, I'm going to take it to Sprout and do the same thing I'm doing here. This is going to Northgate next. Just put the tape off, we'll just strip the tape off.
Yeah.
And I'll tip it out in the warehouse before we go to Northgate. But yeah, this is going Northgate. Fine.
Yeah.
One day when I'm just a lad, I'm collared by my dear old dad. He says, you grab some, let's talk man to man. Well, I'm listening, Dad says I, then a tear comes to his eye. Just remember this as best you can. Honour is the finest thing, love your country, love your king. So when the coffee breaks the gun, love your motherland, your work out to a man, way the life is whether you're in khaki or in Air Force blue, or Navy Surge or Mucky, I'll be proud of you. You're the cream of creams, the apple of my eye, oh my. As far as I'm concerned, you'll do. You're the ray of sunshine, your wintry sky. You're the golden place for your fresh little pie. When you're feeling low, remember that I love you so. And will until the day I die.
Ready? I've got everything you'll need in here. It will do you good being sent away, my lad. You've had it easy. You've been lucky till now. There aren't many as put up with what I've had to put up with. Something to say? I've got a letter to put in there and all. I only hope that whoever takes you can beat some goodness into you. I'm too tired to do any more.
Yes.
I brought me some. It's from the Hackney Road School.
Name?
Willie Beach.
William Beach.
It's to go to God-fearing people.
That might not be possible.
Well, then I don't think I can let him be evacuated.
War is about to be declared, Mrs. Beach. London won't be safe
As
for
I
your
said.
child.
As I said, it's to go to God-fearing people or near a church.
Yes, of course, I promise.
That's all right then.
Aren't you staying?
No. I'm not feeling well. You will be keeping an eye on him, won't you?
Yes, but... come along, William.
Will there be cars where we're going?
No, but there'll be cows.
Real ones?
I expect so.
Now, you explain so to your sister.
I'll put some sandwiches in for you to eat later. Save them for when you're hungry. Don't go eating them as soon as I'm out of sight.
And you play yourself.
Yes, Mum.
Lovely time. I do, Mum.
Don't
sending you on training for repair.
She's serving up and turning
Yes, all right, I'm coming. What do you want?
Good evening. I'm the visiting officer.
Oh, yes, and what's that got to do with me?
Well, Mr.
Oakley. Thomas Oakley.
Well, Mr. Oakley, with the declaration of war imminent...
I know all about that. Get the point, will you? What do you want? Oh, no.
It's obligatory for the war effort. I know you're supposed to choose your own child, but his mother wants him to be with someone religious or near the church. His name's William.
You better come in.
Thank you so much.
He's only stopping the one night, mind you. You'll have to find somewhere else for him tomorrow.
Yes, dear. Come on, children.
Well, come on, boy, I ain't got all night. Right, let's get this mag off you. Oh, yes. Soaked to the skin, boy. Cold as ice. Look, sit down here in the warm. What's the matter? You got wax in your ears or something? Here, drink that while it's hot. Nasty old bruise you got there, boy. What give you that? What, no pyjamas? Hang on, boy. Look, get yourself up. That's it. Now breathe deep. Come on, big breath. That's it. Oh, off you go. Look, best you sit down. Keep breathing. Real deep, like. Finish your tea, huh? Dear sir.
Or madam. I asked if Willie could stay with God-fearing people, so I hope he is. Like most boys, he's full of sin. I can't visit him. I'm a widow and I haven't got the money. Do all and that. I've put the belt in for when he's bad, and I've sewn him in for the winter. You tell him his mum says he'd better be good. Mrs. Beach.
Now look here, boy. Well, you're in my house, you'll abide by my rules. Now I ain't ever hit a child, and if I did, that would be with the skin of my hand. Now you got that? There'll be no need for this old belt then, will there? Look, you'd best get out them wet things. I'll see if I can find you something to put on. Empty your pockets out first. Now, isn't going to be nothing fancy like, but well, that'll have to do. That's it. Ow! That fresh one, is it? Well, we better be extra careful then. That's it. Arms up. Hello? Who drew that? Not you. Right, okay, let's get them shoes off, look. That's it. Now you hang on to them and follow me. There ain't gonna be nothing fancy like up here. That's not been used for a long time, but, well, you'll just have to put up with it, boy. That's all there is to it. Round the corner. That's it. Now hang on there. Hold on to that. I've got to put the blackout up for tonight. Bloody nuisance. Right, give me that. Now then, you sit down there and you can look at them books. Them's farming books, they are. They've got lots of footers in them. While I make up the bed. What's the matter? You've got to look at them books.
Got me Bible reading first.
Look, I'll tell you a Bible story my own way later. That's time for bed, look. Well, what are you doing, boy? You get into it, not under it.
What? Right inside?
Well, of course, right inside. Come on, get yourself up in there. That's it. Now then, let's see what we got here. Now them's is cows. Well, have you ever seen a cow before? When we go Ivers first thing in the morning to get the milk, you can have a look at his, can't you?
Want to see the houses? Visit your roofs?
Oh, plenty of them. Thatch, we calls them. You're looking tired, boy. Let's get some sleep.
Mister,
What?
me Bible stories.
Look, I can't think of one right now. Will tomorrow do you? Wasted time having a black egg and a moon like that. Don't forget them old prayers, boy. Look, you'd best call me Tom. Good night, boy. God bless. It's only for tonight, just for tonight, until he finds a better place to stay. He needs a woman's touch, a woman's touch. He's only staying just one day, or 40 years or more, yes, 40 years. I've lived a life that's always suited me. There must be some mistake, no sense for me to be in charge of an evacuee. I'll take him in the morning, see the vicar, see his missus quickly as I can. If that's the best thing for the boy, ain't right, but then to dump him on a widow, that's not what we've done. I've got the graveyard on your homey fruit basic road. Who cleans the church and sweeps them pews, I know. I'm saved in the way he'll have to go. Go to school, I have to babysit, I have to cook him from a dinner every single day. And then I have to wash his clothes and make him bath. Hope he don't fall over when he's running down the path. It isn't right, he just can't stay. They're worn out plastic soles, they'll never stand to wear and tear. He needs a proper boots, oh no you mustn't sing like that, Tom Oakley, don't you dare. Beware, Tom Oakley, beware. Now, about last night. Sick as a dog he were. Nightmares all night. Oh, and he went to bed.
Most of them do. First time away from home.
Don't think he'd ever slept in a bed afore.
Poor little lighter.
Well, I told him you were coming, he nearly jumped out the window.
Ah, his parents probably brought him up to think of the doctor as the bogeyman.
He's only got the one, I think. Mother. Look, I'd like you to take a look at his arms and legs. covered in bruises and wheals, done with a belt buckle mostly.
I'll try to look at them without him suspecting.
I shall be taking him to the vicarage soon, see if Mrs. Beach can take him.
Oh, wasting your time. They're bursting at the seams already.
Well, he's up here, Doc. Mind, there you go. Here we are now. Nope.
Now, young man, let's take a look at you.
That's all right, boys. You know what to take your temperature.
I'm just going to put this under your tongue.
Yeah, you keep it there, right? See what I mean? This ain't no place for him.
Oh, nonsense. You're doing famously. Happy here? As I thought. All he needs now is a chum of his own age. How old is he?
Almost 9.
Splendid. He must be my evacuee. He's a Londoner too. His parents were on tour. They're in the theatre.
Well, you didn't know you had an evacuee.
You really must get out more. He's been with me a week.
I can't tell one from another. How am I supposed to know which one's yours?
Mine isn't something that you'd miss. He calls me Aunt Nance. Yes, well, I suppose I'll learn to live with it. His name is Zach, short for Zacharias Wrench. Mean anything?
No.
Flamboyant, brightly dressed, unshut-upable. If you've seen him once, heard him once, you'll never forget him.
We have no script, we have no music, we have no scenery, but is that going to stop us from putting on a show?
It's stopping me. I ain't doing no fancy theatrical.
How about you? It's for the war effort, you know. It'll help raise morale.
Ready to laugh, you mean?
That's the idea. A musical comedy. How about it?
I couldn't go on stage. I hate it.
Well, you didn't act in it. You could help backstage.
You could do a sewing. Costumes. Yeah.
Wizard! You must be in the show. You have such good ideas.
Those! And I know nothing about musical boxers.
Just give me a few more minutes of your time. I'll show you the sort of show I'm going to be producing. You won't regret it.
He's as nutty as a fruitcake.
Well, what do you say? You're going to sign up on...
No! Laboratory! The living town!
I've come to sign him up. He's with me, like, but only for a little while. I've got to do some shopping, so I wondered if you could find him some books that you might think would be suitable for him. Suppose one has to do one's duty.
Yes, of course, Mr. Oakley. Now
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
In hand. We still need volunteers to be special constables. Arms up!
Well, Tom, I've cleared down north and seen you, huh?
Vic, you called a meeting, so I'm here.
Yes, of course.
Can't start long, the boy's on his own, but have I missed much?
No, Vicar just talked about blackout regulations and the carrying of gas masks and all the King's speech, in case anyone missed it.
I'd like to turn now to fire-watching duties. As you know, the parish council... yes, Tom, did you wish to say something?
I'm volunteering, like.
What?
Did you hear that, my sweet Rachel? Volunteered, I wasn't forced. Volunteered for this and that now. Even volunteered my horse. And you're smiling, ain't you, Rachel? When you're having as was done, didn't need to act so daft. What will they ask us to do next? Well, they can never ration this old sky, so full of stars, so beautiful, so quiet, you can hear a sigh. The earth smells sweet, the autumn's near, the blackout makes the hedgerows clear. I can't believe that bombs will fall, don't seem like we're at war. At war.
I'd say it's awfully crowded, isn't it? It ain't usually like this. You know what's on flat?
Silence, please. Thank you. My name is Mrs. Hartley. I shall be taking the 8 to 11-year-olds. Now I see plenty new faces round here. What's your name?
Rice Wretch. Ah, that's Z-A-C.
I think I know how to spell it. And why did you stop you out?
That's right. I'm awfully sorry. It's a terrible mouthful, isn't it?
Now, Zachariah.
You can call me Zach if it's too much.
I think I can manage, thank you. Tell me, what were you doing at your law school? You can't read and write?
Read and write? Yes, of course.
What's your name? Now then, William. How about you? Can you read and write? What do you say, William?
No.
Oh dear, I'm sorry about that. I would like to my class. You'll have to start in Mrs. Black's form.
That's the baby! Sissy, baby, sissy, you're a silly baby. I'm sitting up, I'm sitting up, I'm sitting up. Standing on the outside, nose in a pool, always making ripples, cool to fool. Please don't feel ashamed, what's in a name? It's only school. You're standing on the outside, you and me, we're just not like the others. Can't they see? Completely different markets, but it felt like we
like to play the game. Why do people stare? It isn't fair, but then that's fame. You're standing on the outside, you and me, we're just not like the others. Can't they see the dreams that I can share with you, the schemes that I can dare with you? Well, here's my hand, shake with me. For you that we met at Can I see what's on it? I promise I won't say anything beastly about it.
It ain't nothing.
I'd like to see what's on it, please.
William, will you come through, please?
Drat!
Bad, was it? Best tell me all about it then, didn't you?
I'm with the babies.
Oh, and whose class is Zacharias in?
Mrs. Archer's.
Oh, I hit you. You're at the same age, aren't you?
Yeah, but he can read and write.
And them's that come with Mrs. Black. Is that it? Right. Well, we better begin learning tomorrow. I'll teach you to write your name for a beginning.
Oh, mister,